So this is the second time. Now I'm going to share with you guys something my wife and I were talking about, affirmative prayer. I used to go when I was struggling, and all my other practices like meditation or whatever would not help me raise my vibration, and I couldn't seem to let go of the resistance. I would go out to the car and do my affirmative work. Now, it's how I would do my affirmative work that worked for me. And this is just to demonstrate you gotta find what works for you. Just because somebody else does a spiritual practice one way doesn't mean it's gonna work that way for you. Experiment, try what works for you and really gets you going. So I've seen people do their affirmative work, and I've done this, and it's worked for me in the past, where they'll affirm something like, forgiveness is the key. I am the Spirit of God. I am a divine creation, perfect and holy, set apart, forgiven, no mistakes, infallible, here to forgive and here to be loved, right? And that works. That's worked for me in the past. When it really gets tough, I get medieval. I go out there and seriously tackle my consciousness and the illusion and let it go with vigor. Grew up in sports and wrestling and stuff like that. Real high school wrestling, Greco-Roman. But I would go and get in the car and take that militant spirit and just affirm, I will not bow down to my suffering. I am a divine creation of the Most High, and tonight I died in heaven. That's what I'm talking about.
And
that would get me
pumped.
And scare our neighbors. That's right. So you got to do what works for you. Whether it's a formative prayer in the style of a Spartan, or whether it's more spirit, the key is find a practice that works for you and work it in whatever way is best for you and raises your vibration. Now, I don't do that as often anymore. Fortunately, I found some practices that keep me at a higher frequency, I'll say, more often. But I will go to it if I need to, and it helps. So here's to you finding a practice that works for you, or practices that work for you, especially moment to moment, because the real challenge is, as soon as you've raised your vibrations, something can come up, and if you got resistance to it, that vibration starts, that frequency goes down. Well, you need to figure out how to release, how to let go, and raise that vibration again. So find something that works for you and do you. Do it the way that feels best to you, all right? Peace.